And like previous speakers, I would like to welcome the increasing number of judges in the Court of Appeal, and I think that's really important. And Minister, I think the most important statement here is that these amendments, they reach across many aspects of people's lives and have the potential to make significant changes. And that, to me, is the most crucial thing that we have to do in this bill. I know you spoke about night crime, which is really worrying, and we have to make sure that we have enough Gardaí. We have to make sure we have enough supports there. I know in my own area of County Carlow and Kilkenny, one of the biggest issues that is coming to my clinics daily now is drugs. And that, to me, is something that we really need to be part of a solution there, Minister. It's something that I feel that really needs to be addressed, from supports to the people that are taking the drugs, but to their families. And I see this daily, and it really, really concerns me. Again, like previous speakers, I want to speak about the pensions of the post-59 prison officers that are integrated with the contributory state pension. The pensions of these members recruited, as you know, Minister, on or after April 1995 are made up of two elements, which is a partial pension paid by the employer and then the balance made up by the contributory state pension, which they can't access until the age of 66. This matter is further complicated as prison officers are required to retire at 60 years of age and are in receipt of an escalated pension benefit, meaning they receive full pension entitlements after 30 years. So while I want to welcome the government giving consideration to allow prison officers due to retire at 60 to continue to work before the law changes to increase, Minister, the retirement age to 62. And I believe, Minister, this is the bill to do that. And I would have seen the benefit of this extension. I would have spoke recently and many a time to Minister Darragh O'Brien on the firefighters in Carlow, or fire services, which were the same. They had to retire at 60, and then they are now allowed, if they wish to. Of course, that's if you're fit and if you pass, yourself, your medical and whatever. And if they want to, they are now able to stay on to the age of 62. And the difference that has made to the fighters in Carlow, the people that do an excellent job, it's after been really beneficial. And I believe, Minister, we need to do this in this bill as well for our Gardaí and our prison officers. So, look, the government has committed to increasing the mandatory retirement age, and as we said, for the Gardaí and the firefighters to 62, but Minister, we need to do it. People with extensive training and experience are being let go while the prison population is growing. And Minister, we read about this daily with the overcapacity in many prisons. We're reading about this. I only read about it recently. We need to have those prison officers that are trained, that are qualified, that want to stay on for that extra 2 years. Minister, this needs to be done straight away. And one of the things I always bring up here and I always talk about, we're very lucky in Ireland because people are living longer, and people are more fit, they're more healthy, and that's part of, I believe, what we are doing to try and help people to live longer. They're fitter, and if they want to work longer, Minister, I believe you should give them that option. So, again, I just want to thank you. I know that there's 12 sections laid across the parts of this, and you read it in your opening statement, and thank you very much. But the two concerns I have, Minister, is drugs and what else we can do with getting more extra Gardaí. More judges in our courts, more staff, more supports. That would be one of the biggest issues that I'm facing. I've never seen as many people and families come into my clinics. And the other one is, Minister, if you could bring in this the 62 in for the prison officers and for our Gardaí, and we have the firefighters have it, by the way, so that's good news. They actually have it, so we need to bring it in for the rest of them. And listen, thank you, Minister. Thanks, Count Ceorla.
Thank you very much, Deputy Murnane-O'Connor.